Is the world going to end? I personally don't think so. Everybody's going on about how tomorrow, the 21st of December, today's the 20th, but the world is going to end. Oh no, everybody look out, there's going to be some sort of stupid little thing that's going to happen and the world's going to end. No. From my point of view, I think it's just another day on the calendar that we're all going to live. It's supposed to be the winter solstice, which is meant to be the day we have the least sun, and that's happened for the last thousands and thousands of years. So I think tomorrow's significance is minuscule from my point of view. I think that I agree the Mayan calendar is supposed to end, yes, but I think they got to the point where they just thought, if we get this far, and the Mayans as a collective are still around, then they'll make a new one. But considering they died out thousands of years ago, they've sort of left that legacy, and people have obviously analysed it, studied it, and come to the conclusion that, yep, that's going to be the end of the world. The Mayans were a tiny little colony in America, and they're probably the population of Los Angeles nowadays, and compared to the size of the world, that's nothing. So for a little colony like that to make a huge prediction on the whole entire Earth's existence is very, very large. I think that it's very far-fetched for my liking. The things going around about there's going to be a solar flare. No, if there was going to be a solar flare, NASA would have picked it up not hundreds of years ago, decades ago, they would have picked it up and they'd have warned everybody. There's going to be massive power outs. Apparently the Earth's tilt is going to align with the sun and create some sort of electromagnetic field, which it will do every single year on the 21st of December. So supposedly that's going to create a massive electromagnetic field which is going to stop all the electricity in the world, and we're going to live in blackout for 3 days. Again, I think that's wrong, because obviously the power will come back on Christmas Eve, and I think that's just completely too far-fetched for me to even consider being correct. There's something going around about the Earth's core. Apparently, allegedly the Earth's core is plasma, or molten rock, or something like this, and it's supposedly meant to change. Now, how this liquid is supposed to enter the Earth without going through the crust to the core is beyond me, but somehow people are predicting it's going to happen. Personally, I think that, again, is far too unrealistic to even be considered. Something that, personally, I can consider is the Age of Aquarius. Now, this has been something going that the hippies in the 60s and 70s kind of came around and were like, yep, we're going to enter the Age of Aquarius, and people just sort of thought it was kind of like a hippie thing. But looking at the weather we've had lately, I know living in the UK and England, the weather's obviously up and down quite a lot, but I think that it may have some relevance, that the fact that we may have a flood at 11 minutes past 11 tomorrow morning, but again, I think that it's wrong. Sure, 11 has significance. When we see 11, obviously, it tends to jump out at us. Obviously, 9/11, if you take off a 9, it happened at 9/11, 11, 11, 11. Now again, the 3 11s somehow have some sort of significance. If you add them all up, it makes 33, which again could be a division of 666. Somehow, I'm not sure. I didn't really pay much attention to the mathematics behind it all, but again, I personally don't feel that much is going to happen. I think maybe some sort of cleansing might happen, but personally, I just think that it's a load of crap. I think there's going to be another day in the shitty UK where nothing is going to happen. So that's my views on the end of the world as we know it. So if you're watching this on the 22nd of December, we are still alive, or you're one of the very few that are still alive and have some sort of internet access to electric. There we go. And you're watching this video and thinking, yeah, he was right, yeah. Well, I'm probably wrong. Something might happen, something might not happen. I'm not going to be held responsible for what I say. So yeah, if you like this, then obviously like it or whatever, and just leave me some feedback on what you think of the end of the world, because personally I don't think anything's going to happen. So enjoy the 21st of December and have a lovely Christmas.